Hi, Squitty here, demondemon.com, with another probably quite hilarious video. Hilarious in terms of my production values anyway. Sorry everybody. Anyway, link velocity. So I've tried to explain it, and I'm still getting a lot of queries, so I've done what I usually do, which is go to a spreadsheet to have a go. And I won't go through all the bits and bobs, but the blue bars are the number of links Google would expect your site to have at any given point in time, and this is by month, current month, month 1, month 2, month 3, going forward. The number of links Google would expect you to have based on various measures that it looks at for your site. And those measures that it looks at are: how many unique daily visitors do you have? How old is your site? How big is your site in terms of content? And this is 10, and so it's 10,000 words. Is your site currently trending? Is the topic of your site currently trending? Here, and this is a total BS figure, but it's to show you the sort of algorithm, the sort of calculations that Google's algorithm almost definitely takes place. It's obviously 100 times more complex than this, but this is a simplified version of it. This is the number of links and the power of links, if you like, that Google would expect your site to have, and this is the number that you've created. Now, if the red dot down here is above the blue line, you've created too many and Google will be suspicious. So let's just run through it and then we'll leave it at that. Okay, so we're current day. You get 210 visitors, your site's 6 months old, you've got 10,000 words on your site. 1 means you're not trending at all. So everything is multiplied by 1 above. Google for some reason takes all this into account and comes up, and there's some weightings over here that I've used, and says, right, this site should have 353 links. You've got 300. The red dot is below the blue, is inside the blue histogram line. That's fine. Month 2, get more links, but Google's expectation is a little bit higher. You've added some content. You've gone from 10,000 words to 12,000 words. Your site's aged a bit. Great, you've got more links than Google expects it. Month 3, very similar. You've got more links. This red dot's higher than this red dot, but once again, Google's allowance for the number of links you should have has gone up. Whoa. Suddenly you come to this month and you go a bit doolally tap. You jump from 300, 350, 400. Suddenly you jump to 600 links, which is more than Google thinks you should have. Your red dot's over the top. You've raised a Google self-promotion thing there. It doesn't think you're trending. Your number of visitors shouldn't have built, doesn't account for more links being built naturally. Your site's just aged by 1 month. It's 1 month later. Your content's, well, you've added that, but that doesn't account for the number of extra links. Google's going, hang on, why is this age site with this number of visitors, with this amount of content, and all the probably hundreds and hundreds of other factors Google takes into account, but I happen to think these are the main ones. Why has it got this many links? Why is it outside the envelope? You're lucky. Next month, whatever it is you're writing about becomes fashionable. Now here's an interesting thing. The expected number of links during that month leaps up because it's expecting you to get a lot more visitors, which you do. Your average number of visitors jumps by, what, 40%? Is that an extra 160 on 250? No, it's more than that, by 60, 70%. It jumps up. It's expecting a huge increase in activity on your site, which you get. Your daily visitors goes up from 250 to 410. You don't add content because people keep coming to the content you added the month before. It's something you just added that's bang on topic, and it's trending, it's memeing, it's the zeitgeist. Your trend factor's 5. Now, you create a load of links are created, and Google accounts for that. And from then on, the number of links that Google will expect your site to have will always be that little bit higher. You see how this jumps from here to here? Because of this event. This is an event which will, I believe, this is my perception, this is my experience with my websites, that an event like this will push this up permanently, or at least semi-permanently, unless something horrible happens to your site, or something drastic happens to the internet, or like Google purge billions of links, which they've just done. Let's be fair, but all other things being equal, this is then a little bit higher, and you carry on, and you're well inside then. You can then take advantage and think, well, hang on, if I want to get some more oomph, I've got all this leeway I can create thousands of links now. Now there are other factors. If all your links are of a certain platform, if all your links are embedded in poor quality content, if all your links have the same keyword tag on them. They're all factors that need to be taken into account. You've got to keep your link diversity, you've got to keep your content, your links are surrounded, relevant to your niche, which is almost, it's not the opposite of what I've just said. Diversity and relevancy aren't opposites in this case. You have to say diverse within the niche without being monotonous and keep banging on the same drum all the time, like my videos do. So that's my perception of it. I know from the amount of time people download these videos and then tell me where my coding's wrong and how they want to fiddle with it. I always leave this open here. You can change that. If I change the weighting of visitors to 2, that changes the whole graph. If I change the content factor to 5, that changes everything. If I change the 8, and you can see the graph alters depending on how much weight you might think these factors bear in Google's algorithm, so you can mess with those if you want to download it. Anyway, that's my take on it, and that's my explanation of linking velocity and how it is perceived by Google and how overdoing it can seriously affect your SEO efforts. How you can overlink, how you can have capacity to link more. Automated tools are always going to help, of course, etc., etc., because it's not a job you can do yourself, especially if you've got more than one site. Scritty here at demondemon.com, signing off when I can turn the video off.